G'day mates, welcome back. Yes, I am still alive. Yeah, it's been a long time, I know, but I've been sicker than a sick man in sick town, to be honest. That's not for effect, that's a genuine cough. Quick rundown. 2 weeks before Christmas I got the flu bug that everybody in the UK seemed to be getting, accompanied by a chest infection, which gave me a really bad cough all over Christmas. Yada 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 yada. Long story short, I've still got the cough. Or after all this time, I've been doctors twice. I've had a chest X-ray that's come back as nothing abnormal. Next thing is I'm going to have a telephone conversation with the doctor because it's not right. Something going on. I've got asthma anyway, but it's really making my chest tight to breathe in, and yeah, it's not very nice at all. I've had sore throats with it. It's just phlegm coming off my chest when I cough, snot coming out of my nose every time I blow it. There's something going on that's not right. But to top it all off, I was 60 years old in January, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it one bit, because now you get all the make sure your pension's in order, get this pension, get that pension, get this life assurance. I can now get free prescriptions because I'm 60, and I've got a bowel cancer thing that I've got to do where I have to put poo, actual poo, my poo, into a container and send it off to be scanned for bowel cancer because I'm now 60 years old. And I don't like it one bit. Even though I feel about 80, my brain is telling me, no mate, you're not 60. Well, it just seems like such a short time ago when I was in my 20s thinking, oh my god, 60 years old, that is so old, that is so far away in the distance. And then all of a sudden, bang, we're in it. So anyway, enough of my prattling on. I need this because my mouth goes dry. It's only tea. Anyway, I've been busy. I've been building, making plenty of cock-ups, especially about 3 weeks ago with the tack-on stug that I've been doing. Oh my god, I was ready to throw it out the window. I must have had some kind of brain fart because I just completely foobarred it. It's been fighting me all the way, or have I been fighting it? I don't know. But oh my god, it tested the patience, and I have got very little patience. That's over there. I won't bother showing it because every time I pick it up something breaks off of it. I've pretty much finished the Meng Panther. It's behind me, just waiting for some mud effects and that to dry, and that's finished. I just haven't felt like doing anything on video at all because the cough has been so bad. It's much better now, but 4 or 5 weeks ago, oh my god, I was coughing so hard I was going dizzy, seeing stars. Anyway, what I wanted to show you, that I got this. I've been after a Rubicon kit for ages and ages. I've been thinking about it, been umming and ahhing, been seeing people build them, seeing how good they are, and getting good feedback from people on how good they are. Anyway, I was speaking to someone and they sent me this. This is a Panzer IV House for J. It's backwards because I'm using the front camera on my phone, because my proper camera downstairs hasn't been used for so long, the battery's totally dead. Anyway, someone sent me this, so all I've done, it came this morning, I just managed to catch the postman as I was coming back from picking Karen up from work this morning. Otherwise it would have gone back to the depot and I've had to wait until middle of next week or maybe next weekend to get it. So let's have a little look and see what's inside. So this is the box. It's got a fret of photo etch in it. It's 156 28mm Panzer IV House J. That's on the side. Rubicon models. And there's a big old load of information on the Panzer IV and the J variant, which was 44 to 45, I believe, the J variant. Loads and loads of decals. And you've got the option of having the mesh shirtson on the side, which I'm going to attempt to do. Probably do it in a winter scheme like this, which looks pretty cool. And there you can see all hatches can be open or closed. Optional photo etched Toma wire mesh skirts. Special jig to aid shirts and assembly, which is good, which the bigger scale kits could learn from. 2 tank crews figured. I don't hold much hope for them because they'll be so tiny. I probably won't be using them. So all I've done today is just take the sprues out of the bags, dump the bags, and put the sprues back in the box. I haven't really had a look at it. So let's put that to one side. There's the decal sheet. Nice and crisp, and the unit markings down there on the right. Lots of different options. Some more unit markings in the middle there. There's your mesh shirtson for the side, and that bit goes across the top of the shirts and up against the actual tank. That's probably to prevent grenades being dropped down there, I would imagine. It looks really good. Good quality. Nice. This was an extra add-on instructions. I would imagine there was a mistake that was too late to be rectified, but that's for the different version of the F2 G&H. But this will be my one that I'm doing. That's the turret assembly. So I suppose you follow that and not the one that's in the instruction book. And then you get an updated sprue layout as well. I don't know whether that's changed because I haven't really had a look. But that can go over there. This is the destruction manual. Nice colour picture on the front, the same as on the box. You get all the business down there. Choices, optional, no glue, drill hole, bend, cut or trim. There's your sprue maps. Oh, I see. So that is different. So on that A, there's only 2 barrels. On this one is a 3 barrels. So that's the updated sprue map. Other than that, it all looks pretty much the same. So there's a choice of 3 different barrels. Let's have a look inside. And there you got, same as what was on the back, I think, the history of the Panzer IV. And there you go with the different variants. And yeah, down the bottom the J was 44 to 45. Interesting, that's an interesting little kit. I like the camo on that. So there's destruction number 1. Easy enough. Tub, sides, top, couple of little bits to fix on. And the wheels and the tracks come already made, so you just add the sprockets and the idlers and the return rollers. That's alright. Then you got the whole assembly. Nice few parts to go on there, and that's the turret assembly, and that's what I'm gonna follow. I don't know what's different on it, but there's a different barrel. That's A11, that's A18, that's the extra one that's in there. That's the 3rd barrel. So that's pretty much all that's different really. I've just got to put the A18 instead of A11. Easy peasy. And there is the next step, which is fixing the wheels and the tracks to the side. The spare wheels. Now, this is interesting. That's the jig for the shirtson, for building the shirtson. What a great idea that is. See that? That'll make it so much easier. I can't tell you the aggro that I had with that tack-on stug with the shirtson. Oh my god. I could have screamed. And there's that's for the turret shirtson, obviously, and that's what it looks like when it's assembled. And this is for the side skirts. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Rubicon. And that's what it should look like when it's all fitted. And then you do your fix the attachments to the side, and then this mesh skirt should go on there perfectly. And that's what it should look like. That's what I was saying about those bits that cover the back, probably to stop grenades being thrown down. Although don't quote me on that because I'm not an expert. There's your optional details. More spare wheels, teeny tiny little crewmen, which I don't think I'll bother with. And that's it. Excuse me, I just need a slurp of tea. So here we go. This is the A sprue. There's the hull. Nice detail on the bottom, although that very rarely gets seen. There's the barrel, the extra barrel which was added onto those instructions, A18. One-piece barrels, which is nice. No seams to fill. There's your return rollers, all in a row. These are the bits that go on the side. There's suspension, return rollers, Yeah, quite like the look of that. Turret malarkey. Spare tracks. That's sprue A. This is sprue F, which has got your smoke launchers or anti-personnel mines, whatever they were or are, your exhaust, sprockets, top of the turret, building the turret, the sides, and you can have these hatches open or closed. There's your little MG, nice detail on that, the lights. Teeny tiny shovel. That's the cupola, I'd imagine. Barrel cupola. Yeah, that looks good. Not seen any flash yet. Here we go. J sprue. Ah, look, there's the jig for the shirts and the side skirts. Clearly marked with left and right for idiots like me who will easily muck it up. Nice. Looking forward to that. There's the shirts and rails there. All made up one piece. No messing about gluing 300 bits to it. And the other rail over there. Spare wheel holders. You can see there. Some more hatches. Nice. That's the front of the turret. That's the rear plate there. Towing pin tool and the rest of that malarkey. So that's a J sprue. There's 5 sprues altogether plus a PE. There's your jig for the turret shirts, and they've not skimped on it, have they? That's a decent jig. I'm impressed with that. There's your upper hull with the anti-slip texture on it. Moulded on tools, which are okay, I suppose. Maybe they would be a little bit fragile if they were loose, because they're so small. Some more hatches, part of the exhaust there. There's the lid, as I call it. There's your side shirts and for the turret. That jig's brilliant. I'm really impressed with that. And you've even got internal detail on the little teeny tiny hatches if you have them open. That's another good little thing. I like that. Last but by no means least, we've got the B sprue. Ah, there's your little teeny tiny figures. Probably too small for me to mess about with, and the detail's not particularly incredible. So I might give that a miss. Barrel cleaning rods. Sprocket business. Turret basket. Turret bin, whatever you want to call it. There's the lid for the turret bin. Some more hatches with handle detail. The big marks on there you'd have to fill if you've got the hatches open. Some more lights down the bottom there. Teeny tiny little hatches. They're so tiny. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. little bit more cupola. Nice. So that's it. That's the Rubicon Panzer IV J. This little beast, 156 scale, 28mm. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. So there you have it. I also got a tattoo done. Karen paid for it for my birthday. That's Boris Karloff in the 1932 Universal Monsters movie The Mummy, from the original colour poster. Beautiful. Thank you, Paul Naylor. That was spectacular, and it is spectacular. Anyway, so that was the Rubicon. It was like an interesting kit. I shall be looking forward to building that. I'm looking forward to having a shave as well. So that's it. I won't show you any of the other stuff that I've been working. Oh, what did I do? Where did oh, he's up there. I finished the 1/16 figure, that's all. So I've been doing stuff, but you know, because I've been feeling so rough, and I'm still in shock at how many things have just went wrong with that Takom Stug. Probably nothing to do with the kit, and probably everything to do with me, the way I built it, and the frame of mind I was in probably at the time. Anyway, that's it. I'm still alive. I just haven't had the inspiration or the time to film much, well, film anything really. Just yeah, so that's it. I'm getting back in the groove now, so I'll finish these. I finished the Panther's done. The Takom Stug is about 95%. I've got 5 figures to go on it. They're done. I've finished them ages ago. I've got a little diorama for it as well. Diorama base, nothing spectacular. I've finished my 1/16 German figure. I've got another 1/16 figure on the go behind the camera. And yeah, I've just been doing little bits and pieces here and there. I've got a Tamiya T55, Russian T55 on the go. That's for a group build on Black Rifle Model Works. That's a no time limit on that. Just finish whenever you finish. And I'm also going to do, believe it or not, the Mr. Sausage Fingers Armour Builder is going to have a go at this baby. That's also for a group build on Black Rifle Model Works. I believe that's a open finish time as well. So since I got back into the hobby 4 or 5 years ago, I built one plane, which was the Tamiya Spitfire, and before that, the last time I built planes was probably in the early 70s. So that'll be interesting. So that's it, folks. If anybody's still taking the time to watch my videos, thank you very much. Sorry there hasn't been anything going on for the last few months, but I've been ill. And to be honest with you, I was expecting the worst. I thought it was going to be cancer, because recently, in the last few months, there's been adverts on the TV of showing men my age coughing, trying to cover it up. Oh no, I don't want to go to doctors, and saying, if you've had a cough for 3 weeks or more, it could be cancer. It might not be, so don't shit your pants, but it could be. So, having had my cough for 8 or 9 weeks, not 3 weeks, you could see that I was a little bit scared. But I've had an X-ray and it's come back as clear, so all I can do is assume that that's correct. Anyway, what's the time? I need to go and pick Karen up in a bit. It's 5 o'clock. 5:30, I've got to pick Karen up, so I'll cut this short. Sorry for waffling on. Thanks for watching if you're still watching. Thanks for liking videos if you're still liking videos. I will be, once I've got these 2 out of the way, I'll do a video and show what I've done. And then I'll crack on with some other bits and pieces, hopefully. Take care, everybody, and stay safe and model on.